Hi guys, it's Inamka4 here with the Samsung Galaxy S3 smartphone. In this video I'm going to show you how you can install Android 4.1, that's Jelly Bean, on your Galaxy S3 smartphone. Now the prerequisites for this are that you need to have a rooted Android smartphone. Obviously I've got the Galaxy S3 here, so just show you what this is running first of all before we do anything else. It's running Android 4.0.4. and it's Android ice cream sandwich, and as I say, this operating system needs to be rooted for you to do this because we're going to use Clockwork mod recovery function as part of this. So once it is rooted and you've got ice cream sandwich on there, connect it up to your PC and we'll just plug in the USB cable there. There we go. We'll just open that folder up to the SD card which we've got installed on the phone. You'll notice I've got a file in the top right of my screen there called Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, and this is a port over from the Galaxy Nexus. I will put a link in the description on where you can download this from, but I will say at this point that this is in alpha testing. Okay, so there is going to be quite a lot of stuff that may not work on this. So once you've downloaded that, just copy it straight to the root of the SD card. I'm just going to copy it there, and this will take a minute, so I'll fast forward this a little bit. Okay, that's copied across pretty quick there. So you can see there's the zip file. You don't need to extract it or anything. Just simply as it comes, download it, pop it onto your SD card, and then come out of your PC. Now on the phone, just unplug it from your computer. I've already done an Android backup of my phone, so I'm just going to power that off. As I say, I've done a backup of the phone, so I'm not really worried about bricking it or stuff not working, so I'm just going to show you how to do this and we can see what's going on. Okay, the phone's now off, so all you do is press the power, volume up rocker and the home button together until it gets into recovery console. You got the logo there. There you go. I'll just bring in the phone nearby so you can see it, and you can see it says Reboot System now. It's in Clockwork mod based recovery version 5.5.0.4. Now what we're going to do first of all, before we go any further, we're going to do a wipe data factory reset. I'm using the volume up and down rocker buttons to go up and down the menu, and then the home button to enter it. So scroll down, yes, we confirm. Right, so the data wipe complete is done. While I'm here, I'm going to do a wipe cache partition as well, because you never know. Again, I'm just using the home button to select the menus. That's done as well, you can see along the bottom there. So while I'm here, what we'll do is install zip. So that's finished. So at the top you can see the option says Reboot System now, or install zip from SD card, and we'll choose that one because we put the installation on the SD card, which is a zip file. Now we'll do choose a zip from SD card for SD card even. All I'm doing is pressing home there to select it, and it gives you the contents of the SD card. Remember, we just popped it on, so there it is at the bottom, Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. Here you go. Again, just hit home and then confirm to say yes, we want to do this. It can't be undone. You can see it says opening package along the bottom there, installing updates. Now, this may take a little bit of time, so I may fast forward this. There we go, it says install from SD card complete, and so that's done. All I'm going to do from the menu, go back where it says go back, select home button, and then where it says Reboot System now, that's what we'll do. Press home button there and it should boot into Android. Now bear in mind, this is the first time that we're booting this up, and this is the alpha build, so you've got the Nexus logo there, which is correct because this is a port over from the Galaxy Nexus. This may take a little while if it's the first boot up, so be patient. Don't worry if it takes a little bit longer to stay on this screen. Right, there you go. First thing on the screen says unfortunately Google text-to-speech engine has stopped. Now I'm guessing that's because that doesn't work on this, so we'll select UK and start. Okay, to that. Start. Now I'm not going to configure it for any email accounts or anything like that, because this is only to show you what it looks like. There you go, that's finally got in. So don't worry if it takes a little while longer to go in, just be patient, it will eventually get there. It says, do you have a Google account? I'm going to say no for the time being if I can avoid it. Get an account, no, we'll say not now. I'll say no to the location services stuff. We'll put anything in. Google services, no. We agree, the phone is set up and ready to use, yes. Make yourself at home. It's a quick tutorial what we got there. As you can see, we're on the home screen there for the Nexus. Now, as you'll notice straight away, that the home buttons, even though we've got them here, they're displayed on the screen. Now, as I said, this is the alpha build, it's not the finished build. This has just been leaked across onto the Galaxy S3 from the Nexus, so these buttons obviously are still going to be there and still work and whatnot. But once it eventually comes to the Galaxy S3, these won't be there. Now, the swiping functions on there is meant to be really smooth, so we'll go into the apps. Whoops, quick tutorial again, first time. That's really quick, to be fair, as that's coming across. That's really quick. I know they did the Project Butter to make this even smoother. Smooth as butter even. But hey, that's coming up really quick. And one of the functions that doesn't work on this apparently is Wi-Fi. So there's no point even turning it on because it does nothing. So there, you switched it on, doesn't prompt you, doesn't do jack all, and it says turning on Wi-Fi, and it just sits there. Even if you switch the button on and off, that doesn't do anything. Apparently audio doesn't work as well on this, so if you're playing any music files or let's actually see that. Actually, have I got any music files that I can get? Apparently music doesn't work, so let's see if we can where's the music player? Play music, that'll do. Right, and it's not picking up the SD card, so it doesn't pick, the storage doesn't work on this either, which is a shame. And apparently Bluetooth or NFC doesn't work, so let's have a quick look. Whoops, we'll go in system settings, turn on Bluetooth. That won't even turn on. Okay, which is a bit weird. Let's see if we can try camera. Camera work? No, camera won't work. So there's quite a bit that doesn't work, but just to give you an insight into what Android Jelly Bean, we'll go to About and just show you. There you go, it says Android version 4.1, and that's Jelly Bean for the Nexus. And as I say, this is just the first build. It's in alpha testing, so there's a lot of stuff in here that's not going to work. If you have a look at the, so have a look at the sound, see if the ringtones are in there. Where are they? Phone ringtone. That sound doesn't work, so that isn't going to work. So we'll cancel out that. Let's have a look at the display, see if there's any wallpapers in there. Gallery. No external, because it doesn't pick up the phone, so it's got the live wallpapers there. Let's check out the normal ones. Those are there. Those seem to be working okay. You can scroll through them. It's pretty good. Okay. Now let's have a look. Sound doesn't work, storage doesn't work, so let's have a tap. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to go in. So we can't go in the Play Store because the Wi-Fi doesn't work. Apps, does that section work? Downloaded. Now, it gives you, this is just to give you an idea of what Android Jelly Bean will look like. Obviously they're not going to port it over to the Galaxy S3 this quickly, so this is just to give you a flavour of the things to come. And obviously as they perfect or fix items on this, there will be newer builds out there. And then as they come out, we can show you how to install those and what works and what doesn't work. So hopefully, I haven't added an account anywhere, so that's why it's saying add account. So if we have a quick look in security while I'm here, and screen lock. You got the normal functions there as you do for face unlock, type of unlocks and whatnot, pin pattern, so pretty much as we'd expect it, to be fair. What I am going to say is they did say that the smoothness within the Apple launcher and the screens would be a lot better, and it is. It's pretty much as you wave your fingers across, it kind of goes straight away. There's no lag from what I can see there, and this is the first build, so I can presume it's going to get only better and better as they bring the applications in and sort of get the calls to work as well as messages. Obviously text messages don't work, and you can't make phone calls off it, but it's got all the new apps. If you want to try it, obviously there's no support out for this because this is just an alpha build. There's a lot of stuff on here which isn't working, so this is just for informational purposes. If you want to play around with your device and see what they've got out for it, by all means back up your phone first. Obviously it must be rooted first, back it up, and then play around to your heart's content. But that's been a look at how to install Android Jelly Bean 4.1 on your Samsung Galaxy S3 smartphone. Any questions or comments that you guys have got, please hit them up in the comment section below there. Hit subscribe from the button up top there. It doesn't cost you anything and it's free. That was a cool lock feature though there, wasn't it? I wasn't planning on that, but that was a cool lock feature. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.